Okay, at the front then, let's go.
You were speaking about Bond villains, and I was wondering what it was like to play the Low River, and how much of that did you contribute to as far as developing it, or was it all random that you know, how to play?
Sorry, could you just go back on that again?
You had mentioned Bond villains, and I was wondering what it was like to play the
Oh, Bond villains, right.
Yeah.
I thought you said you mentioned Bonneville, which is a chocolate drink that we have before we go to bed.
You said about playing a villain, I thought of the Low River.
Bonneville's yes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how scared James Bond would be. But yeah, I know what you mean, part of that. I tell you what, the most extraordinary thing I remember about the Low River was that that's such an uncomfortable outfit. I had bits sticking into me all over the place, and no wonder I was looking pretty evil, because I was feeling a bit evil, exactly. I mean, yeah, I don't know, I mean, I don't know, you know, it's a long time ago since we did that, so I can't quite remember how I was sort of working out at the time. Oh, it was on those stairs, wasn't it? And I sort of said, I'm going to have you, or something like that. It was, yeah, it was, I think it was less villain, more sort of seedy, sexual pervert. Yeah, really. It was, yeah, that was, I don't think you get much lower than that, that was low, wasn't it? But, yeah, I don't know, I probably haven't answered your question at all here, but I think that's a slightly different thing, but...
discover the outfit, what was it like playing that character?
Well, remarkably straightforward, really. I mean, that's the problem. I think, really, I'm probably engineered anatomically, or what's the term, my psyche is more leaning towards frustrated and not evil, but well, possibly evil, but baddies. Do you know what I mean? Baddies than goodies. I think if I played a real goodie, someone might be able to see the joins of it. Whereas if I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just my own inner psyche might have something to do with it, but possibly it's to do with years of playing River, I think. Because he has been the central spine of my career, you know? So I think playing him over such a long time, it's become quite, you know, all those systems, as it were, are now melted, you know, sort of joined into my system, sort of my own sort of soul, as it were. So that when I start playing a character, that's the sort of avenue with a few modifications that I'll use. So, yeah, I'd revisit that if someone gave me the opportunity.
If we take 2 more questions for Chris.
Right.
Ooh, decisions.
Decisions. Well, let's do one nearest to you, which is there, that chap here, and then we'll come over here.
Do you think, with the last series not being in the vein of the last human idea, it should never have been made?
What?
And why?
Sorry, you have to repeat the question, I'm afraid.
Like, the last series is not sort of last human ideas, because you're surrounded by people. So, should it have not been a Red Dwarf episode?
Yeah, I'm not really the best person to answer that, I'm afraid. Sorry to...
What you were in it, like?
Well, I know, well, to me it was but it's quite a... You're talking about The Last Human and the book versus the, you know, the TV show and everything, and I'm not really... I think that's something that maybe is best answered by Doug, or without getting her into too much... Helen, she might be able to do that better, or Robert even might be able to, you know, not Danny, not Chloe. God, kill me. Chris yesterday. No, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't really answer that really. Or to me, it was Red Dwarf, a script, you know, and you just put your professional actor's hat on and get on with it, you know. Sorry to make that sound like a cop out, but I'll think about it. Yeah. If you still want my autograph, you know, I'll see if I can, you know, shedding more light on it. Let's have another